Oh, you can see me. Looks pretty good. Oh, you can see me. That's pretty good. Well, I know the audio is good. Ah. 94, let's say 45 minutes. I'm gonna see how obnoxious this shirt is with a regular shirt like this. The clip on the mic like actually pokes me in the chest a little bit and it bothers me. Worst case scenario, I'll switch my shirt. All right, guys, welcome back to another live stream. Today we have a 2016 Lincoln. What do we have? Lincoln MKS. I did a removal on this yesterday, and I did a video on the removal yesterday, but it was a really weird removal. Like, it had this entire side that needs to be removed, a quarter window and a front window, and there's nothing on the back window. It kind of threw me off. So I did do a video, but then I didn't like it. So I don't think we're gonna keep it up, but that's okay. And I was trying to think what kind of car this is, because this is like a Ford, right? Lincoln's basically a Ford. And I couldn't think of it. And it's not a Fusion, unless an older version of a Fusion. But I think I remember, I think it's a Taurus. I think it's basically a Taurus. It is early in the morning, so I'm just trying to get some of the water off, dry her off a little bit. But this installation should be a pretty straightforward installation. Should be nothing crazy. The deck isn't pushing up on the back glass. It's got a nice big border on the back, roll down windows. I did pull the sweep, so we're gonna bottom load it as well. She's just a little dirty. She's a dirty girl. Tent Pro, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Welcome. What's up, Martin? How you doing, man? How you doing? $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. This is not FX Plus this time around. Let me lower this music down. It is not FX Plus this time around. It's actually going to be my standard ceramic, my IRFX. We're going to put 5% all the way around it, actually. For those of you guys that are watching live here from the studio, I'm also recording it and streaming live to YouTube as well over there. But this is more just like a raw, just whatever video. Seeing if I like it. Michael, thank you very much, sir. Very, very much. Is this live? This is live. Clearview window tint. This is live. This is more of like a raw, uncut. Like, this is me, what I look like when I'm shooting video. This isn't live. That's live. I'm talking to two audiences now, I think. Middle series, baby. The backbone of America. Middle series. %. I have to organize all this. I have to organize it. Also, in a future video coming up, I'm going to be showing you guys how the TintWiz inventory management system works. I've been wanting to. It's an in-depth video, but it's more something that I want to make sure that I get right. So, and pretty well, I don't have one shot at it, but I don't want to do it over and over again. Oh, look at me, I'm an asshole. So I cut the film before, and it looks like I scored the film. I scored the film while cutting through. Did I score twice? No, just once. Little waste never hurt nobody. So yeah, I'll be doing a full video on the inventory management system through TintWiz, which is amazing. No more pen and paper, no more trying to figure out exactly what you got going on. Come on, yeah, sticking it all. You know what? There's overspray, and lots of it, I can feel it. Oh my gosh. Martin, the live stream for the Porsche, you know what? I was actually, I'm still working on the interview, and I'm about halfway done. This is why I'm not going to be doing 2-hour live interviews anymore, because it takes too goddamn long to edit. Hour would still take me a few hours to edit. But the Porsche one, we loaded it up on the, there's overspray all over this. Well, we loaded it up on the external hard drive, Martin, and I tried to pull it off, the footage off like just yesterday, and it's not popping up. So I don't know what the hell I did. So that footage might be gone. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so this car is a 2016 and it's old. I don't know if it has had body work done to it. I know that for a fact. It had the bumper redone, and I think it had some body work on the front hood as well. So there is overspray on it. And if you guys don't know what overspray is, it's just basically the air residue from like body shops, paint, different things of that nature. But what it does is it leaves particulates on the glass, and then the film doesn't want to lay. Have you ever seen it where like you try to lay it down and it just kind of floats? So what I have here is a Triumph blade stuck sideways into a side swipe. Same thing as I do with my windshields, but what I'm doing now is I'm just keeping it flat and just scraping off all that junk. You can hear it, listen. Is this necessary? No, not 100% necessary. But the film is just not gonna wanna stick when you're trying to shrinking and laying it down. So if you hit it with a blade first, and you don't have to have a Triumph blade. You can use like a 1-inch razor blade. It's just gonna take you longer. But listen, when I scrape up, listen. Can you hear that? Scraping down, scraping that all off the glass. Because especially if you're shrinking and you're trying to shrink, and especially if you're new, when you shrink and the film just doesn't want to lay down on the glass after you shrink it and hard card it, it's a pain in the butt. So you hit it with that. What happened to the podcast we were going to post with Martin? I'm still editing it. It takes forever to edit, because not only do I have to shoot it, but then I have to sit down and edit it, because I have one interview going on with 3 different camera angles. So I have to relive the same interview and then switch the camera angles, you know, from when one person's talking to the other person's talking, and it ends up taking a long time. And I wanted to only do an hour-long interview, but the first interview I did with Martin ended up being like 2 hours. So now I'm reliving that 2-hour-long interview. It's so long. I will get it done. Actually, I ever feel like you have so much going on, and then like you push one thing to the side and another thing to the side, then you realize you've pushed a shit ton of stuff to the side, and then you gotta take like 2 days to fucking do nothing but catch-up work. That's what I felt like. I'm all caught up now, but that's what I felt like. Good. If you still have it on your computer, save it, because I need it. I needs it. Also, we got to play a fun game, because this camera, 81% is off a battery, and I have to hot swap the battery to not let the camera die, because if I let the camera die, then that live stream dies, and I have to restart the whole damn thing. I don't want to do that. So, oh yeah. That's good. Nice. And then now this will have a little bit more bite as I'm rolling out the film. I didn't get you that drunk. We all want to hear it, see it. I know. I'm not trying to hide it from anyone. It's just, it's got to be right? Because I want to make the production value worth it. And I found out, because I record internal background music while the interview's going. So, just to make it easier for me in post, so I don't have to sit and import background music. Well, the background music was way too low. You can't even hear it. So it's a work in progress. Learning as we're going, as we're moving. All right. That's gonna float a lot better and grip a lot better. Let's see. That's not good, don't do that. You didn't see me do that. Oops. I never do that. David, what's going on, man? Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Martin Fowler, the wifey and I are doing Luke Combs in October, I think the 28th. And it's going to be in Orlando. If you'd like to join, it'd be fun. Yeah, it's a really strange day today. So someone said that they're not booked that much this weekend. We are going into the slower seasons. We are going into the deader season. I've seen established shops that I've worked with that have been open for 10 years, 10 plus years, and they die off 75%. Advertising is definitely key. Reaching out to your clients, letting people know. Maybe if you run specials and throw out an email blast, but you definitely want to reach out. Also, wintertime's really good for like dealership work, setting up dealership accounts and such while it's slow. And since we're going into the slow season as well, all the shit that you're like, oh, I gotta fix that when you're working this summer, like maybe there was a process that was inefficient, or you didn't like the way that your film is stored, something. Wintertime, the slow time is the time to fix all that shit. Another good thing too as well is if you know your summer times were slammed and you had more work than you could possibly do, and you thought to yourself, God, I really need an employee. Now is a great time to hire an employee. Just because, if you're gonna train them, then now is a great time, because then now you have the time to do that, much more than you would in the spring and summer. If you're gonna hire an experienced employee, don't do it during the wintertime. You always do it in the spring and summer. More spring. That way you make your money off them on the front end. Because if you hire him in during the winter time, during the slow season, and you don't have enough work, you got to float his pay. And then let's say he gets a better paying gig in the spring, he could dip on you. And then you just paid him for the entire winter time and you really didn't make any money off of him. But if you hire him during the spring, then the spring and summer, you're gonna get him during the busy time and you're gonna make your money on the front end, and then it'll be worth it. And then once he makes you all that money, then you just keep him during the winter time. It motivates him to work hard because he'll get his at the end in the winter time, and job security during the winter. Don't be that asshole that hires a guy during the spring and summer and lets him go during the fall. I really do hate this heat gun. It's tiny, it's slow. My Porter cable actually went out finally. And I was trying to run dual Wagners so I can shrink twice as fast, but the breaker in this garage keeps popping. So what can you do? Slow season and always slower around the first of the month. I'd so much rather tint the cold in the cold. People always want it come when it's warm. Yeah. The Red Craftsman, yes. The Red Craftsman was the Porter cable. It's the same thing. I think they switched it a couple years ago, which I enjoy it. Oh, I left my light. My favorite Craftsman light, I left it in a car. That was a $60 mistake. Which I have a backup. I have this fucking monster light here, but I kind of prefer the Craftsman, even though this thing's fucking beast. This thing is 10,000 lumens. Definitely have to turn the lights off. That was a low light. Turn off that music. Freaking copyright strike me, bro. Damn, do I need to bring you a heat gun and footage today? No. Why not use Glassade? I like Glassade. It's just, and maybe it's me just because I'm not using it more and I should be using it more. Like, Glassade for me adds an additional step that makes my workflow a little bit longer. I could use Glassade, but it's weird for me when I use Glassade when I'm shrinking. And I'm not saying it's bad, right? I love the concept, I love the idea, and I support Matt and other tinters, you know, that are innovators and want to bring, you know, new things to the table in regards to the industry. It's just not for me. I use it and then I have to peel it and then double shrink it, then it leaves an adhesive, and it's not just Glassade, but it's any type, right? And it's just really not my cup of tea. Like this right now, I'm like solid. You know, I'll double snap this. I'd have to double snap anyways. I've been double snapping all my stuff, but like when I use Glassade, I notice that like the edge isn't as down as flat for me, you know? And then I see Matt use it and that shit's flat. I mean, that's flat. So maybe it's just me not using it enough. But I feel like it just adds one more step. I don't know. Now that I think about it, because I gotta throw a light in there, right? And trace it. If I don't throw the light and then just put the tape on, it's essentially the same step. Real life realizations. If anything, Martin, if you don't go to the concert, maybe we can meet up and have dinner, you know, finally. The wifey will be there, you bring the wifey. The little, well, I mean, we won't have the little ones, but. You have to shrink and then go peel and then shrink the edges. Yeah, you do have to do that with Glassade, which is fine, right? Because I double shrink anyways. I've been having this trend where I double snap my my tops, mainly my bottoms, but also, mother of God. Whew. That was almost a bad day, gents. I've been double snapping my bottoms and my bottoms for front windshields and back windows. Just because it's been like a lifesaver. I haven't been messing with any fingers. Yeah, you know how it is to get down to the bottom of a windshield or a bottom of a deck and try to get fingers out. It's a pain in the ass. Okay, my head is sweating. My head's sweating, so take this off, put this on, and that way I'm a sweaty Betty. There we go. Sweaty Betty all over my gear. There we go. I'm gonna Frankenstein this one. Mobile lights. Nice. Nice. Towel, scrubby, bulldozer, which I gotta get another one. I don't, this is the only one I have. Kind of screwed if I lose it, which has been known to happen. All right. Can I just take these out? There we go. It's not a lot of space, but it gives me a little bit of space. Oh, cigarette butt. Yummy. All right. All right. Frankenstein really is my favorite way. My preferred method. Oh, it's so deep. Like a glove. Beautiful. It's dark. Hey, did you guys notice in the shrinking process, it was laying down, it was doing good. If you ever had it where like, it just doesn't want to lay down, try to feel the glass. See if it feels like, almost like, not braille, because obviously braille is a little bit bigger, but like, it's not going to be smooth. It's going to feel like sand. Tiny particles on the glass. Beautiful. Beautiful. And no fucking around with fingers or anything like that. Perfect. Probably shouldn't do that to my only fucking bulldozer. I feel like you're far away. And this mic is bothering me. Maybe I can move it. Oh, it's bothering me so bad. Maybe I could just clip it, double clip it. Oh, I think that's nice. Even though the shirt, how's the audio, y'all? Give me some thumbs up in the chat if the audio is good. My shirt's rubbing against the mic itself, but I got a windscreen on it, so it shouldn't sound rubby. Let me know. Gotta love 20-inch rolls. Might have to shrink these, I don't know. Oh, I thought it shifted on me, but the bottom wasn't down all the way. Sun Solutions, sending this, Patrick.
Patrick, hey, this is Jeremy Layton. I work with Isaiah, who had reached out to you in reference to the Lansbrook.
Yes, yes. Can I call you right back? I'm actually in the middle of a project right now. Yes, yes. I just need yeah, I'm just right in the middle of it right now.
Thanks, buddy.
I hate it when people call me buddy. It's really like the worst fucking, especially if I don't know you. I hate it when people call me buddy. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, pal. Oh. Did we shift? I don't think we shifted. No. It legit just stopped. Why would it randomly stop? How we doing? 47%. I'm gonna give you 30 minutes. I'm gonna need to shrink. I think we'll be fine. Sounds fine, man. Oh, perfect. Good. How long should a sedan take me complete? I'm trying to get better at my time, but seems like I can't go below 4 hours-ish, sometimes 4.5 hours. Washington, the answer is, as long as it's clean, it doesn't take you how long it takes. You focus on clean, 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 clean. Clean installs. The speed will come. Speed is a natural byproduct of repetition. Repetition, repetition, repetition. As long as your baseline's good, as long as you're doing the proper steps in order, and at the end result is clean, it's better to take 4.5 hours on a car and it's damn near perfect. It's customer ready. I don't want to say perfect. It's customer ready. Then you take 2 hours and it looks like dog shit, because then you're gonna have to do it all over again. And you're gonna end up spending 4 hours on it. Justin, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Why does this battery dying? I'm gonna have to work quick. So if you guys see, there is a rubber on the frame here. There's no rubber here. I usually like to cut this side, then shift it, because then I have like some sort of reference. It's harder to reference distance when there's like no rubber here, so that's the way I do it, if that helps you. If it doesn't, whatever. But Washington, once you get yourself running and rolling, shift it a little bit. Once you get yourself rolling, it should take you a decent tenor. Should be 2 hours on a car. I'd say that's minimum, because 2 hours on a car, or just shy of 2 hours, because 2 hours on a car means in an 8-hour day you can turn 4 cars, and that's decent. That's enough for someone to hire you and then make a little money, and you make your money as well. You know, you can maybe get away with 3 cars a day, maybe, but 4 would be better. Sweet baby Jesus. I ain't never seen the battery go out so damn quick. I don't think it's going out, but the auto turn off. Cleaning's cleaning process has got to be impeccable on this car. There's smokers. There's ash I can see on the sides. Sun Solutions sending this, Patrick. Today I have something going on in Seminole about 12:01, so probably later on this afternoon, probably about 2 o'clock, 2:30. I'd have something. What's going on? What kind of car do you have? The Mazda. Okay, cool. So just so you know, so you're aware, the factory tinted windows in the back, that's just injected dyes in the glass during the making process. So there's not a lot of heat rejection. So if your overall goal is for heat rejection, you might want to think about doing the whole thing, you know, even going over the factory tint. Yeah, there's just some food for thought because a lot of people don't realize that it's just privacy. It's just dyes. So but I can quote you on both of them, absolutely. So if we're doing just the two fronts, you're looking at 99, 129, or 189. The shades are all the same. It's just the quality of the film, the heat rejection. That's really what your money's going towards. That's where the difference is between the films. And then if we did the full thing, that you're talking sides and back, you're starting off at 299, and then you're gonna my standard ceramic is gonna be at 389, and then my high performance ceramic is gonna be at 549. So for less than $100 for the entry level film to the standard film, and getting triple the heat rejection, that's usually like where like the most of my, you know, where a lot of my clients go. But that's totally up to you. All right. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can do the two fronts. Here's the thing. If you do the two fronts and you're like, gosh, it's still hot, if you come back and you do the rest of it, you know, then we'll minus whatever we charged you for the two fronts, and then we'll move from there. We'll do the math. It's simple math. Let me get some information from you, and then I'm going to send you all the information I have, okay? Give me 1 second here. And what's your first name, hon?
It's Jade, J-A-D.
Last name?
It's Sarah. It's S-T-I-R-R-E-T-T.
Okay. And what's your cell phone number?
It's 813
Mm-hmm.
766 4636.
Okay. What's a good email address for you?
It's going to be Jade, and then D as in dog, O-N as in Nancy, E-R at Gmail.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. And what year is it?
2019.
19. Beautiful. That's a Mazda, right?
Yes.
You said a C9, CX9?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what color was it?
It is white.
White. Copy that. All right. And let me see. Looking at my schedule here. Yeah, I have something. I should be good at 2 o'clock. Did you want to just do for 2 o'clock today?
That's fine. And about how long does it take? Because I'm going to be coming on my lunch break.
On your lunch break. It usually takes, for two fronts, I probably shouldn't take, and a glare strip, no longer than 45 minutes, an hour-ish. But I'll keep that time restraint in mind and just double time it.
Okay, yeah, because I have about an hour, and I think I'm like 10 minutes out from you guys.
Okay.
Is this address on Google, like the correct
That's
one
correct. Yes, right. We're primarily a mobile tinting business, but we have a garage for clients that don't have one. Actually, I'm in the garage right now. So, yeah,
Okay.
if clients don't have a garage, I need an enclosed garage with power to be able to do clean installs. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
This is the Cypress Point Shopping Center.
No, it's at the Boot Ranch Apartments. I'll send you a confirmation email or text with our appointment. It'll have the address there. Just click on the link and then it'll open your maps in your phone and send you right to me.
Sounds Sounds great.
Okay, I went ahead and sent you that schedule right there, so you should be getting an email and a text like in 30 seconds. And the two fronts, just real quickly, did you want to do the entry, the standard, or the high performance?
What was the difference again? I'm sorry.
So the difference is in heat rejection, my entry film blocks 23% of heat, my standard ceramic blocks 64%, and my high-end ceramic or my high-performance ceramic blocks 96%. And the price points were $99, $129, or $189.
I can probably do the 129.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'll get you taken care of, and
Does that include the strip in the front?
the strip would be an additional 29. So pre-tax, you'd be at right around 160 pre-tax.
That's fine. Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I will see you at 2 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye bye now. There you go. Taking calls live. Just that simple, just that easy. Now I was gonna send her the proposal, but I wanted to just close on it. So it sounded like she was just ready to go. So I didn't even send the proposal. I just closed her and set the appointment. So you got to kind of feel them out. If they feel like they're, if you feel like they're just kind of shopping around, then you know, shoot them the proposal. But if they feel pretty good, then just go ahead and just assume the sale and just ask when they want to book. It's the simplest way. If they don't want to do it, then they'll tell you, oh, I'm just not ready right now. But at least you're being assertive and you're assuming the sale. If any of y'all are trained in sales, that's one of the things. It's a very, very big component in sales. Assume the sale, ask for the close. Don't ask for the close, just assume it. And they'll just move forward with it. People don't like confrontation. Telling y'all, if you haven't tried Tint Wiz, I mean, not just because they're a sponsor, they legit, you just saw me use it, they're legit, like, really awesome. The system is awesome. You get, God, it's just so good. And then you look so good because everyone else, some people might text, Martin Fowler's the only one. I know Martin Fowler's like on top of his fucking game. And before he started using Tint Wiz, he would send really good comprehensive texts with links. He would save them as like keyboard shortcuts with links to videos to show his heatbox demo. I mean, I stole the entire thing, and I told him I'd steal it. But which is good, but I think the Tint Wiz ones is better because it's not just a text. I mean, it looks like you sat down and typed out a proposal, but you did it in 30 seconds and not 3 hours, but it looks like you spent an hour on it. Like legit an hour on it. It's big enough? It's not big enough. Come on, Patrick. Love hearing live phone calls. Good, because those happen. And actually, it's funny that we're speaking about it because if you guys noticed when the phone rang, I think it said Largo window tint, right? So that is actually the Tint Mob. The Tint Mob, I'm working with the Tint Mob. Not only are they a sponsor of the channel, but I'm also working with them with my personal business. And because I wanted to see how they worked. I wanted to see how the process was and everything. And it's been awesome. It's been awesome. I just got another call. So, I mean, that's good. Good. And again, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the way they work is they'll set up search engine optimization websites. They'll set that up. What am I thinking? In different cities. So like I got a pretty good lock in Palm Harbor, but he set one up in Largo and Clearwater. So I'm getting those surrounding areas. And the way that it works is that like he'll work with me and then only me, exclusively me within those areas. So now it takes a little bit of time. I think it took about a month to actually set up the website. And then it took about a month to set up the website, and then it takes a little bit of time to get going, but like we started it like maybe 2 weeks ago and I already have the calls coming in. Which is great. He's telling me he's doing for his clients. For his clients, he usually averages 200 to 300 leads a month, which is amazing. And the price is pretty good. Like the initial setup, I think is $500 to start up to get the website set up and running. And then after that, it could vary between $400 to $600 a month in lead generation. But at 300 leads a month, you saw me just do one and I closed it. You know, at 300 leads a month, that's a lot of money bringing in. You know, there is definitely an ROI on that investment. So I like it. Don't make fun of me, but like I've been super into just like doing this for all my quarters. You know, get a liner. This one isn't that bad because it would be pretty easy except for like this line right here. But since I'm using 5, it'd be double 5 and be really pain in the butt to kind of see through both of that. So making a template real quickly is super easy. But like, some of these cars, like the Ford Fusions with those front quarters, can be a pain in the butt. Those tiny little front quarters, those tiny back quarters. Did I cut through? I did cut through. Barely cut through, but I cut through. Plus, it's awkward when you're cutting quarters. It could be awkward just because of the weird angles that you get yourself into. So I've been a big fan of just fucking sharpening the damn thing. All right, we're ready for install. $24% on that. How much is that Tint Mob service? The Tint Mob service, again, it's I'm gonna take this because I gotta switch the battery out. The Tint Mob service, again, I believe it's $500 the initial setup. And that's to generate the website and get the website set up. Sneezed. Ew. Gross. And then it could be anywhere between $400 and $600 a month for the lead generation. But again, it's absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. The audio is going to cut out a little bit because I have a media mod housing around it.